Welcome to Code FA Academy, and in this lesson, we are going to look at how to create brand aligned designs in Canva. So, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to understand the importance of consistency in design, learn how to use Canva's brand kit for colors, fonts, and logos, apply consistent branding across social media and marketing designs, and explore hacks to maintain style consistency. That is great rulers and templates. Now let's get started. So what is a brand? When we talk about brands, most people talk about logos. So a brand goes beyond only logos. So in graphic design, when you talk about brands, talking about logos, fonts, graphics, pictures, and other stuff. That is the identity of a product or a company. That is what we call a brand. So brand aligned designs means creating visuals that reflect a consistent look and feel. It helps build trust, recognition, and professionalism across content. So, for companies or projects or products that have brands, it doesn't matter where you see them. You see the logos, their colors, their texts, the typography is always consistent, irrespective of where you see their stuff. That is either their branded materials, their flyers, and the likes. So let's look at how we can explore Canvas brand kits. So Canvas brand kits is a pro feature that helps you to maintain brand consistency, and free users can manually save brand colors, fonts, and logos for reuse, just not with automated access. And what are the components of a brand kit? So as we talked about, you have colors, fonts, and logos. So to access Canvas brand kit, you will navigate to the sidebar on your editor screen. When you hover your mouse or you click on the brand, you see brand templates. Since we are using the free version, we can't access it. So when you click on that, you see upgrade to add logos, add your brand colors, upgrade to add fonts, add your brand voice, add photos, add graphics, add icons, and the likes. And it says for free users, you can still manually save brand colors, fonts, and logos for reuse. So you can create your brand from scratch. So that is, you get a blank canvas, then you have your placeholders, just like you are starting a template that any other designer can use to work for that particular brand. If you are not the person working on the company, or you are not working in for that project or company anymore, you can use the template that was designed by the previous designer as the starting point for that. So you maintain the font, the color palette, and all the other stuff that are found on that template. So now, applying brand identity to a design. So as we said, you go to the brand hub from the dashboard, from the home dashboard, you upload and design your brand elements. So now let's do that quickly. And let's go to, so from here, I see you can also start your brands from here. And Since you are not the pro feature, you can't access it. So as you can see, upgrade to Canva Teams, and you can see brand kits and all the other stuff. So you can set up from here and do all that you want from here. So now let's go to applying brand identity to a design. So let's say you are starting from scratch and you want to create a brand for, let's say, a product or a company. So apply your brand colors to text, shape, and backgrounds. So you have your blank canvas that you want to work with. So let's say most companies and most products have the colors that they use. So before you design for them, they'll give you that these are our colors, and we want you to create something for us. So based on their colors, you use that for your design, and you can also create, like, use their colors to create that design for them, and access save colors via the styles tab on the pro version, or you use the color codes manual, just as we did when we were looking at how to work with templates and the other previous lessons. So what about the font? So sometimes the company also has some pre-default fonts that they need you to use, or if you are creating from scratch for a new product or a new company, you can choose a font for them, and from that time, and for subsequent design works, those are the fonts that they are going to use. So some tips to note is that you maintain the font hierarchy, as we've always talked about when we are looking at how to work with fonts, and avoid mixing too many fonts. So let's say you can choose 2 to 3 fonts for a maximum clean look, and upload your logos to your brand kit. So when we went to the brand menu, you see upgrade to add logo. So when, if you're on the pro version, you can just add your logos from here. If you're on the free version, just like how we did for working with pictures, you can just upload your picture, then put it on your canvas. You position it, and you can lock it so that it doesn't move when you duplicate the design also. Here's how to lock the a picture or a logo. So you just click on it. You see this padlock option. When you click it, it's locked. You can see you can't grab it anymore. So that's how to lock it. Then you use templates that match your brand aesthetic. So sometimes, instead of designing from scratch, you choose a template, then you modify that template to align with the brand that you want to create. Then you can save that template for future use. So what are some tools for consistency? When you're in the pro version, you get the chance to use rulers and grid lines to align your document. So you can just put them at the edges of your design so that you know where you are working, to give you the area that you are working, so that you fit your design in there. And then you can use, as I talked about, the margins to ensure content stays within safe visual zones, helpful for both print and digital formats. And also, you lock elements, we've demonstrated that already, and you create or duplicate templates that reflect your brand's font, colors, and layout structure. You save and reuse them across all future projects. So what have we looked today? We looked at how to apply brand elements. We explained what a brand is and how to maintain layout control. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson. Continue sticking with Code Dev Pay Academy, where you learn, you build, and you earn.